Good morning, trading gang. Happy Wednesday. We are back at it, trading live this morning. So if you guys see my face is a little flushed and sweaty, I had a great run this morning. So we're about to hop on the charts. So let me post my link really quick to my Instagram since we are officially live. So we got about 10 minutes before market opens. So show some love in the chat, say what's up. Do a quick mic check, mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. Yeah, let me send my link out really quick. All right. So we're going to kind of mark up some of our areas really quick. So prices continuing to push up. Also, we do have news at 7 a.m. We have JOLTS job openings. So yeah, we have JOLTS job openings at 7 a.m. So let's mark up, of course, London high and low. See where that's sitting. All right, so we got London high right here. Got London high. Looks like we're getting a small rejection. Got London lows right here. Cool. So we are making higher highs and higher lows, but on the 1 minute, let's mark up some supply and demand zones. So, of course, we have one right here. We have another one right here. Another one right here. Because the price does want to tap into that. And of course, we have a low right here. Got a low right here, and then a low right here. So if it does decide to reject, price could push all the way down to here, to 3,600. Mark up one more area right here. So we got about 5 minutes till market opens. So of course, it's consolidated right now. So we need a break. We need a break of this area right here. And of course, here, price decides to continue to go up. This is kind of like our range. So we need to break out of this range. So, but as you can clearly see, we're bullish. We don't know where it's going to end. So, I mean, on the 5 minute, we're getting some rejections. Which is good. And I'm hot. So, I mean, on the 5 minute, we had a huge rejection right here, which means price tried to push further down, but just didn't want to do it. So we pretty much tapped into this level of resistance turn support. So I think we may continue to keep pushing up. So, but for me, I need like a kind of a break and retest. So come out here, tap back in, continue up. I gotta wait for market open because it can, right at market open, it can just tank. So remember, guys, for me, my account's at $592. So I think the most I can risk is maybe $200. Yep, nice push to the upside. I don't know, gang. So I mean, we put our stops like right here, maybe. So 1 to 3. Yeah, risk maybe 9 to make 630. That could be a possibility. Let's just wait for market open, see what it does. Yeah, because we're clearly printing higher. Oh, sure. Even on the 5 minute. So we would just have to wait for a pullback. That's pretty juicy. All right, we got 50 seconds. This is honestly where patience comes in. So if we get a rejection right here, that'd be perfect. So market open. The markets are now open. Boom. Rejection. See if we continue to get a rejection. We need a rejection back to here. See, look at that. What if we would have got into a buy? Got a nice rejection here. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. Nice rejection. So I could put stops above here. And then target. I'll target all the way down here. I just need a confirmation because we're going to get a pullback. Yeah, we just need a pullback. Nine. Oh no. 3, 2, 4, 5. No, 4. Yeah, 4. All right, we had a break, so I'm gonna take a sell here, guys. Let me wait. Yeah, I want to get in at the top of this move. All right, guys, we're in. We're in sells. 3621.3. Not too bad. I'm not mad at it. I mean, we could even target all the way down here. Maybe even here. That'll be what? A nice 1 to 3. All right, so we risk to lose 256. All right, well, more than what I wanted to risk, but let's see. So 64 points. I think we can have a nice push to the downside. Let's see what if we use a fib. Yeah, I don't know too much about fibs, to be honest. I know about the 61.8 and all that, but but we are at a London high, so I feel like we can kind of take out and go down, take out London low. So, but we made our trade. We gotta stay with it. So what time is that? 6:32. Yeah. All right, we're in this, guys. See what it does for us. See, 30 minute. 30 minute has a nice rejection. I definitely think at the very least we can tap into 3607. All right, guys. We're up 34 ticks. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that move. You know, like I said, we did wait for a pullback here. I could have gotten up here, but I mean, this was a good range. I mean, not too bad. We just got to get a nice push to the downside. Nice, guys. We're already 50 points up. Look at that. It's dumping. Beautiful. I think once we get right here, right there, I'm going to take off 50%. Just so we secure some profits. As long as we keep making lower lows and lower highs, it should be good. Got to be patient and wait it out. You know, price might come back up to retest this area right here, but we'll see. But look at my areas right here. Look at my demand zones. Like price tapped right into it. This is where you just have to place your trade and just let it go. Whatever direction it's going to go, whatever the outcome is, it is. So no moving stop losses. Just got to let it play out. Because you're either going to have a winner or a loser. So either one. Because I think Jolt's job openings is going to push gold down, to be honest. See, it was just retesting that area right there. It was a previous area of support. Yeah, I'll put an alert. So we'll take 50% profit, say right here. And then we'll let the rest run. The shoot price can come all the way down to here, or even tap into the previous all-time high. So this also, like, you don't want to put your stops at break even just yet, because it can literally wick up and then literally stop you out. So you just got to kind of just trail it, but like I wouldn't put my stops to break even until I tapped into here, because then it's risk-free trade. All right, trader gang. So we are currently in a sell position right now. Market rejected on gold right at market open. So you can see here, nice rejection here. We got in. We're up almost 60 ticks, 60 points. So right here, we're going to wait till price taps into here. We'll take 50% off and let the rest run. But we'll see how far we can push it down. All right, guys. We tapped into another area of demand. We're going to see if we'll be able to break that. So we can see, guys, price is making lower lows and lower highs. So see, we came down, we came up, came down, came up, came down, came up, came down. We'll probably come up again, just like that. This is market structure. So now we can look on the 30-minute here. Got a nice bullish engulfing candle here. So I think we can definitely tap into 3607 if it just decides to go crazy and then literally takes out London lows. So we'll see. All right, so we're almost at our 50% point. So price is kind of consolidating a little bit. Okay. So of course it's respecting that support level in the demand area. So it may go right back to my entry point. But we're just gonna let it play out. We just tapped into previous area of support. They might use that as momentum to continue to push down. So it'll bounce off of that area just to continue pushing down. Which it looks like that's what it's trying to do. Yep, look at that nice push. Throw some love in the chat, y'all. Y'all are quiet. Where y'all at? So we should get a nice push, a continued push to the downside here. So get the 30-minute. Yeah, we just had a little bit of pullback. So yeah, we have a lot of volume here. We have enough to continue pushing for sure, in my opinion. Got a nice rejection wick right here off of this demand zone right here, or previous demand. We got about 8 minutes, or yeah, 7 or 8 minutes before news comes out. Let's see, what is the dollar looking like? So usually, if the dollar is pushing down, it's going to push the dollar up. So we'll see. We're holding our trade, y'all. 36.3. So this happens a lot. Price will tap into my original entry. So I'm just gonna let it play out. Because if I were to get out right now, like that would have literally been like 0.41. Like that's not a risk to reward. Like that's terrible. I need at least a 1 to 3. So we can see price tapped back into this area of support right here. It's demand zone. So we'll see if it rejects it and continues to push down. So on the on the 30-minute, we got a heavy pullback. So I mean, price could continue to go up, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let it play out. Oh my god. All right, we got 2 minutes till news. We'll see if it's gonna continue to push price up or if it's gonna push it down. We shall see. There we go. 50 seconds or 45 seconds. There we go. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. What's price gonna do? Push up. Okay. Is that a fake out to the downside? Yeah. Nice rejection. Okay. Okay. What are we gonna do? I'm going up or down? I think it's gonna push price down personally. My stop loss at 64. We'll see. So this is what it is, chat. Just patience. You know, one or two things are going to happen. We're either going to be in profit or we're not. We're going to get stopped out. But we just got to let it play out. Because price could easily tank. All this could have been just momentum for it to just tank. I think it's going to start pushing to the downside now. So let's look at the higher time frame. Okay. So we pushed all the way up to here, rejected so far. So I think that's just going to give us another leg up to continue pushing down. But we will see. What do you guys think, chat? We're going to push to the downside or what? Think this trade's going to play out? So just for me, the way I'm thinking is, of course, price already made its direction at market open. So we already had a trend line going. Price already made its choice. So I feel like we're only going to capitalize on that. So we did break, but I feel like we're going to continue to push all the way down here. So look at that, a nice strong candle to the downside. It's just patience, guys. I'm just learning patience. Look at that. We were negative, almost 20 points, and now we're back up almost 50. Just sticking to your plan, not getting emotional. Just let it play out. This is the things that I've been learning, over time. Like, this is not something that I just do on a whim. Like, this took me years to be able to do, to be calm and just let my trade play out. Let's see, on this 1 to 3, how much are we going to make again? Or dang, 840. Okay, I'm all for that. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna go make coffee. All right, chat. I'm back. So it looks like we're pushing back up. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't have a change of direction, but we'll see. Just gonna let it play out. Let's see if price wants to hit my 50%. Because like I said, it already made its path for the day. It should be bearish. Should be pushing to the downside. So what does price want to do? You need to continue. You need to continue down. You need to continue following this trend. You need to continue this trend down. So it looks like price wants to continue to push higher. That's surprising. Well, like I said, guys, we'll let it play out. Let price do what it's going to do. Well, I will say if price breaks here, then I'll get out. I'll take a small loss. I don't want it to wait to hit my take profit. But we'll see. Yeah, because if we break this high, then it's going to continue to go up. So I could take one more opportunity to go to the upside. Let's see. Yeah, tapped into there. So sorry, I'll get out right here. That just means price is going to push higher. Yeah, because it was starting to change direction, had a pullback, going back up. 30 minutes, even pushing higher. So I could honestly wait for a pullback and then go back in. So the account's at $436. So we took a loss of $156. Was it 156.80? So I'm just journaling my trade really quick. Man, we were up $200, but that's how it goes. So you just got to stick to your trade. So, I mean, we don't know how much higher it's going to push, though, which is a problem because what it could do is it could continue to range like this. So since we broke here, okay, we have a resistance area right here now. That was always our original resistance. So now if it breaks that, then of course the 30-minute, we have a lot of rejections right here. So I mean that's going to push price up. We're also at a psych level right now. So price could reject up here and then continue down again. So price is kind of unstable right now, to be honest. Yeah, I think, guys, I think I'm just going to take one trade today, just because this price, don't really know where it's going to go. So I mean, price could, make equal highs here and then reject again, and I can miss that opportunity. But I think I'm just going to stick to one trade today, just because we are getting low on the account. This is a drawdown, just so you guys can see. I'll share that screen to you guys. So we're currently $436 exactly away from blowing the account. So we need to have like a 1 to 4, 1 to 5 R&R to get this back up to $800 to $1,000. That is the goal. So just man, price is really bullish. So, because you know what, I could take a long right here. Look at that, price is just insane. The price push up to here, I don't know. So I can only take another, yeah, to make 186. So I made just enough to to make that loss back. So I can only take 2 contracts. So I'm just gonna look for a better setup, guys. So I'm done for the day. We took our 1L. So we'll see what tomorrow holds for us. Yeah, price is just kind of iffy right now. It may continue to keep pushing up. So, because what's gold doing? I mean, so the dollar. Feel like the dollar tanked. So usually, if the dollar tanks, it's going to cause gold to go up. So, yeah. So we already made a new all-time high. So, bringing this up to here. So what was that? 36.30. Crazy. I even said in one of my Instagram posts, I said next is 35.50, and it already broke past that, or 36.50, I think. So look at that. Now we're having a sell-off. Yeah. These are the moves you got to wait for. Let's see if it stops right there. Bring this all the way back down to here. Be 1 to 5. I could literally risk $100 to make 500. So, but yeah, it's going to keep going up, guys. So I'm going to end the stream here. Appreciate you guys. We took our L for the day. You know, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll come back tomorrow for another live, and we'll see if we can't make back this profit plus more. All right, guys. Have a great trading day. Peace.